Hey everybody, so as you know, the topic we discussed was about effective communication. I just want to say that I really feel everything in the course from beginning to end stemmed off of effective communication. The things that they were trying to teach us, um, communication between the professors to us and us to the professors. But I have went through my portfolio and found a few things. So the first thing is a clinical reflection that I wrote for Professor Klang in 120. It's titled Safety, but also, safety and effective communication obviously goes hand in hand. But I have grown in the fact that I learned what an informed consent was. That's in this paper, and how the doctor explains to the patient what is going to happen at the procedure, and the patient has to sign it. The nurse has to make sure everything's set up and ready to go. All of that is effective communication. And I've grown because I've learned all of that thanks to y'all. Also, another thing I found in my portfolio that I've learned about effective communication is how to write an SBAR. And we had to do a lot of them, but this is just an example out of my portfolio of a few that I wrote. It's actually 3 of them on here. And an SBAR is just a communication sheet. Usually it's done with the doctor. We have to tell them the situation, background, the assessment, and what we're asking the doctor for. And this narrows down what we need to tell the doctor about the patient to effectively communicate with him, and him to hopefully effectively communicate back to us. So I learned that, and I've grown in that. Also, we learned how to write a care plan on a patient, which is also effective communication. We're assessing the patient and putting it down on paper for others to know what's going on and the goal we've set for the patient, how to achieve it, interventions to achieve it, and if the patient achieved that goal or not. All of those things I've grown in, and effective communication is the very basis foundation for everything we do as a nurse, between, doctors, family members, other staff members. Our whole entire job stems off of effective communication. So I have learned a lot more than that, but those are just a few examples out of my portfolio how I've grown in effective communication. Thanks.